Alrighty then, I just need another minute or so. Running a little late this morning because of a technical issue, but that is a-okay. Good morning. Yeah, something in my OBS wasn't working correctly. I tried to refresh it, and I don't think that worked either, so I tried to come up with another option. I have a little bit of time before Unreal anyway. Good morning, JP. Good morning, Aura. Good morning, Mello. Good morning, Cal. Good morning. Yeah, I'm just trying to... Oh. Why am I getting a phone call? Looks like spam to me. Don't recognize the number. Alright, let me get everything in working order. And then let me grab my coffee real quick, and I should be good to go. Good morning, Catholic. Oh, coffee time. Hokey dokey. Ugh. Good morning, yo. Alright. We got a little bit of chill time before my usual Unreal. Let me... Yeah, I'll go right to Dynamis. Hi, Ivy. Hello, Ivy. Yeah, I've got a little bit of time to look through my OBS options and see if everything's working. Let me see. Yes, it should be JPS. Yeah, my attention might be mildly diverted today for other reasons as well. Alright. Sorry, like I said, I may have a mild bit of attention diversion this morning. Let me head over to Dynamis. Just something popping up on my phone. Ivy, stop. IRL always comes first. Yeah, I just wish it would choose not to be a pain first thing in the morning. I can deal with it later in the day, but first thing in the morning is not the most ideal. Alright, let me get into this. Besides, I got a little bit of time to kill. Oh, alright, let me move some stuff over here. I'm trying to find something that I accidentally got rid of in my OBS settings as well. Yeah, at least wait till my coffee kicks in. Bare minimum, wait till my coffee kicks in before IRL starts being an absolute pain. That would be ideal for me, at the very least. Oh, fat cup of coffee. I can use an infinite amount of coffee. Hey, what's going on, Jared? Don't think you could ever restart it. Well, I wouldn't tell you to restart it. But an occasional visit once in a while. Oh. Ivy, stop. Now's not the time. Oh, then you'd be starting off on a much better note than most people are. Directed. I can't remember the last time I ever had an IV. I think I've had one once. Well, okay, one time I was in the hospital and they gave me an IV to help with my nausea. But, like, that's about it. I can't really think of... I've never had a casual IV. Like, some people just, like, get IVs. They're like, yeah, just give me an energy boost. And I'm just like... 7.2 out yet. End of the month. End of the month. Yeah, there was something else I wanted to get done while we're waiting. So my usual start time for Unreal is going to be... Oh, thanks, Seraphim. I was going to be for Unreal's 8 a.m. IVs when I'm hungry. Oh, yeah, well, your girlfriend's a nurse, then, you know, a little easier to make that decision. But for me, no, obviously, I'm not just going to light up, you know. I couldn't do it myself. I don't think I could deliberately put the needle into the vein. I've got pretty big veins too. Like, I can find my veins super easy. When I went to have my blood work done, they were just like, boink, super easy. Well, that's because Wilds is out, Zappa. Although Wilds, I'm not gonna lie, Wilds is just kind of eh. I'm gonna play it until I get my PS3 this week, and then I'll probably keep working on my Final Fantasy 13 Platinum. Well, I'll probably start working on my Final Fantasy 13 Platinum. I haven't started yet, obviously. Always been told I have great... What a compliment. You have great veins. It's like, thank you, I think. Alright, I'm gonna do something. Hopefully it doesn't crash 14. No, it didn't. Yeah, because I know that 14 used to really hate when you change audio sources. And I know they fixed that, but I'm still always nervous about it. Clara, thank you for the 6 months. Welcome back.
Clara just subscribed for 6 months.
And now, my waiting space. Good, because I need some coffee. I need to wake up to, especially after how my morning has started. Ugh. I think Rise has the best monster variety of the last 3 Monster Hunter games that have come out. Definitely better than Worlds, and Wilds is pretty comparable to Worlds in that manner. I'm feeling as though base Rise was probably the best base experience of the 3 games that have come out thus far. Since, like, Monster Hunter became main. Well, I mean, obviously I'm not considering 4U also, because Generations Ultimate is literally on a whole different level. Like, can't even compare. That game is, like, quadruple the fucking roster of, like, every other game. Good morning, Garnet. But, like, I'm already done, like, hunting. In terms of, like, things I need for my own character. I literally have everything. Like, I can make like a hammer, another hammer, I guess. I can make a non-Ardian hammer. Which I should. I should actually make a non-Ardian hammer. Something that's, like, 10-15% affinity and, like, 1200 attack would probably be better. But I think I know exactly which hammer that's going to be. Although with the triple 3 jewels, even in the Ardian stuff, it's like... Just need some decent rolls. That won't take more than a handful more hunts. Yeah, it's just, it's pretty, it's really quick. Wilds. Yeah, I tweeted. I said it feels like Wilds is missing something, and it's not just Master Rank. Everyone's always like, "It's Master Rank." It's like, it's not Master Rank. Yeah, it's a good time, but it is a good time. Like the other games are a good time. It definitely doesn't feel like thousands of hours of my time. Good time. Like Rise and Worlds, I think each ate like 400 or 500 hours in like the month they came out, and I didn't even have to think twice about it. Bro, I played Clair Obscur yesterday, and I was like, honestly, now I just want to play Clair Obscur. I'm ready to be over Wilds after that. Yeah, I finished the Wild story super quick. I mean, there is the like high rank story, but the high rank story is hardly a thing. I'm like HR 60 plus. There's probably like another chapter mission technically for me to do at some point. But yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm kind of like, okay, I got a little bit of time to kill before some other stuff as well. Yeah, see, I just bonk. I just bonk, bonk, bonk. It's just that easy. I love hitting the bonk. God, it's so weird. I will say this. I have no concept of the day of the week right now. I know it's Tuesday, but like, it's one of those Tuesdays where I feel like I have no grasp on what day of the... Excuse me, what day of the week it is. For me, it was Tuesday. Jesus Christ, I just looked at Twitter. Someone who I literally haven't spoken to in years responded to the tweet. I'm like, that's the tweet? Alright. For me, it was Tuesday. I like Tuesdays. Tuesdays are normally my, like... I don't have a Monday of my week. Like, I know I have my weekly Q&A, but, like, I don't have a day that, like, actively serves as a functional Monday. Yeah, that's how I want to put it. Wait, what? That's interesting. Sorry, I just saw something pop up and I'm like, huh? Damn, my brain is being dragged every which way this morning. Too much brain. I don't want to brain this much right now. It's like the minimum amount of brain that I want to achieve is far lower than the amount of brain being requested at the moment. There was something else I was about to... Oh, right. I still needed to get the thumbnail on this video that I wanted to put out. I already have tomorrow's video made. Do I have time to record more of those today? Maybe. Do I? I guess it's going to depend on how everything else goes today. Hey, what's going on, Takumi? Yeah, I did it for a little. I was over here a little bit at one point, and it was, I don't know, it was just hard to like keep the, like, I don't know, just interacting with the software just was not pleasant, but I've gotten it working again, so I figured why not. Yeah, I would say that the word elder, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that the hunts are good. All said, what was hard? Charge blade? Dual blade? Dual blade shouldn't be that bad. Dual blade shouldn't be that rough to use. I literally picked up and went with dual blades almost immediately in Rise. Obviously a bit different, but that one shouldn't be too bad. Let me grab the ones for this. Just need to grab some tags. Yeah, I have another video I want to work on today for this week. We should be getting the preview site soon, too. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll grab it from the other one. Yeah, charge blade I don't know anything about. Dual blades. Wait. I feel like I clicked something I wasn't supposed to. There we go. I'm trying to get another Claire Obscure video out, because yesterday I basically soloed the entire demo as Gustav. And I wanted to put that video out. I wanted to just put a quick compilation of the kills out. Might do a few, like, shorts and whatnot, too. Perfect dodge timing. Yeah. I mean, honestly, some of those side mechanics also are, like, you only need them in, like, really extreme. Like, a great example, the hammer offset parry. I think I've offset parry by accident a single time. I have no idea when the frames are for it or anything, and I've never really needed it. I've only been carded, what, twice the entire time, and most of the time I'm pretty healthy. All I do is just swing, 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 and it's just because I heal off everything. As long as I never stop swinging, I'm normally fine. Yeah, it's just the same hammer in World. It's just that you could do the offset. That's exactly it. What's going on, Tenchi? That's how I've been treating it. I've been treating it as just playing World Hammer. Maybe that's what's missing. I want my fucking wire bugs back. Wire bug hammer kit was so good. There were so much more interesting things to do on hammer with the wire bug kit. I was wire bugging all over the place. I understand why Wirebug got some criticism, but man, the hammer kit was literally a thing of beauty with the Wirebug. The wire, yeah, that's true. I did keep the charge dash. To a degree, it's not really quite the same thing. Like, yeah, I can hold the combo while dashing towards them, so I at least got to keep that. But there was the legitimate, like, slingshot move. There was an old clip of me in Rise, literally charging directly at a Goss as it charged at me with that move, and I bashed him in the head and knocked him out of it. That moment's gone. I can't do. I mean, now if I can still bash them out of it, I just can't. It just won't look nearly as cool. Good morning, Rico. The SNS Wirebug kit was really good. Oh, yeah, morning. Definitely leave the good out of it. Definitely just morning for the time being. Coffee hasn't kicked in yet, and my morning's already been on fire. Oh boy, what a fun morning. Lighthouse and fishing. Some people like fishing. Not me. You only no. I don't even want to fish. I only fish if there's something I really need out of it, and that is it. My favorite fishing mini game? I don't know. Probably in an RPG. I mean, the 15 fishing mini game was pretty good. But I think of a game where I got the most rewards out of it. And it's Battle Chasers. Fishing is literally how you get all the best gear in that game. Except they won't, because that's not the same thing. Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you, Minage. Thank you for the 10 months.
Minage just subscribed for 10
Waiting
months.
on my usual 8 a.m. start time for my Unreal stuff. Don't forget, after Unreal is done, I always do a full 24-man for the current. Well, we only have a few more weeks of that because I'm doing it, what, this week, next week, the week after, and that's it. So we're almost done. I won't be doing the weekly Junos once March 25th rolls around. Only a few weeks left. Probably won't be doing it. Well, I don't know. Unreal the Day of Patch actually isn't too bad to do. I'm a little worried. Suzaku is a lot harder. I'm going to have to memorize all the timings for the knockback or pull in, because I'm going to have to call it on stream. Like, it's literally, it's going to be a nightmare. The number of people who die to forgetting about the pull in or the knockback is going to be far worse than almost anything we've dealt with prior to that. That might be one of the most, like, kills people in your party mechanics that any Unreal has, which is sad because all it is a fucking cast bar. But I know it's gonna happen, so I have to, like, go into Suzaku and memorize all the timings and call it out well in fucking advance. Well, I don't even have to go back in. I could just literally pull up my own solo video, because it's not always a pull in or a put. Like, it's not always one of the two. It's like it's always the same one. It's one of the two every time. Morning, Elena. Definitely morning. I don't know about good. Mine's been a stressful one. I could not start the day on a good foot. I hear you on that one. Did not sleep well. That's not good. I slept okay other than Ivy just being awake far earlier than me most of the time. Where is she right now? I think she's in the bedroom. Her being awake way before me means I don't sleep entirely soundly for the last hour of my bedtime. Granted, I get to sleep pretty early, so even then, I still get a relatively full night's sleep. Good morning, Valtis. Yeah, I ran into technical issues. I've been dealing with stuff all morning. It has not been the most I want to wake up and continue my day kind of morning. It's definitely the go back to bed, start over kind of morning. We'll see how the rest of the morning goes. More than an hour, which is unfortunate because I just put out another like 20-minute video on it. Although it's just boss fights. There's no story. It's just all the boss fights. Me soloing all of them. Oh yeah, the Lancia, yeah. I put out the entire I soloed the entire demo. Yeah, I put out a video of me soloing the entirety of the demo. Well, all the bosses in the demo. I did solo all the trash too, but like... So I was also sold 6-7 months ago as well. I agree with that. I agree with that assessment. I hope it gets better. I don't think it'll get better. I think my day will just status quo out. You're going to see me looking at my phone a lot today. That I can assure you. Good morning, Dante. Tell me hear my phone go off. Don't mind me. I mean, all this is a physique update. That's all it was. Alright, sounds good, Jimmy. Thanks for popping in real quick. It's alright, I'm just chilling anyway. I still got 27 minutes till Unreal. It's always funny because Unreal is either like one of the very first. Well, actually, no. Normally I do it at 8 a.m. anyway because I set it to 8 a.m. because I used to do a hunt train every morning for like 7-8 months straight. So now it's just become the normal time. It also gives me an hour of being live and it not being the very first thing that I do. Sounds like something your vampires. I think your stream might be a little behind. Nice veins. It was a while ago. I got great veins. I be veining. I mean, I did have to have blood taken like twice because they forgot to run half of my blood work. Oh. And my biggest thing is, I can't go on and hold so much water weight. It makes my, the variables are so high. Unless I do things first thing in the morning. Every day before, every week before my, my Monday weigh-ins, I don't fully water deplete, but I don't drink water or eat any food between like 5 p.m. and like the day and when I wake up the next morning. Just so I can try to have an accurate weigh-in of some capacity. Because I just hold so much water. However, I hold a lot of that water and my gym pumps are nasty. Yeah, they had like a little hotfix thing. Forgot exactly what it was, but they had a hotfix of some kind that required a patch. Forgot what it was. Yeah, they had a few graphical bug fixes in 16. Oh yeah, let me do this. Alright, let me do that. Yeah, I'm glad I managed to actually get that challenge done yesterday. It only took me like an hour and 20 minutes with the cutscene skipping and the a few of the deaths. Man, I wish it was April 24th. I've got other things to do first. I've got other things to do first. Ah, someone dancing. Hopefully we have our usual bodies around. Now we're getting closer to patch, so I'm hoping to see these. Oh yeah, when do I have raid this week? I think on Thursday. I gotta make sure because we've moved it around. I think we also wanted to. I think we were planning on raiding our full time also. That's the main reason why I need to know now. We're not just like one and done in an hour. We're like scheduling the whole time and then just raiding the whole time to make sure everyone's a little warmer. We all knew. Yeah, I figured there was quite a few people. I mean, 90% of yesterday's stream, especially on TikTok, was just like, to be fair, TikTok kind of fucked me on that one. They didn't have a Claire Obscure category, which to be fair, I mean, the game's not out, so I'm not really that surprised. But I tried to stream it under no category, and all that did was default to Wilds, so everyone was very fucking confused, and I wasn't going to answer 8 billion times how I was playing. I was like, at some point, I gotta hope that maybe chat just answers for me. And some of them did, and I was appreciative of it. Couldn't expect them to do it the entire time, however. That's tough. That's tough. Oh, man. Oh, my legs. Yesterday was leg day. Today's like a big upper body day, too. It's gonna be a rough one. If I'm even in the fucking mood to do the gym today, it might be rest and then shoulders tomorrow and then... No, because I'd rather do shoulders today because I get my rear delts and then I have the rest day and then I do rear delts again on back day. If I do the days back to back, it gets kind of fucked. I mean, oh, man, it's already March. I'm kind of glad the year is going by at the pace that it is. I don't forget, I'm going to PAX East in a few months as well. I got a little bit of travel in me this year. When is haircut day? At this rate, it's not going to happen. Keeping it long at this point. Yeah, I just haven't traveled much. I don't know how much other traveling I'll be doing, though. That still remains to be seen. I have a few other plans for this year. Only because I don't think FanFest is going to happen before year's end. It could, but I don't think it's going to happen. Some traveling to get the itch out of the way, yeah. Hercules. Now I got to do my Winter Soldier one first. Winter Soldier's got to take precedence. Reminds me, I forgot to grab my payout. My YouTube monies for the month. Yeah, I don't think my hair is ever going to be that long. Nor do I want it to be, mind you. Alright, there's that. No. No. Do that. Alright. That should be good. Okay. That'll take care of something else. Yeah, it's a whole lot going on. Grow your hair down to your waist. There we go. Yeah, that's the only thing I kind of want to do with my hair at the moment is get the ends trimmed. Just because my ends are a mess. Mostly because the last time... Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Never mind. There was something else that wasn't bad. I just noticed it this morning and I was like, huh? I got a, so the Claire Obscure creator program had like a sign up, and then that sign up is where I thought I was going to get my preview key from, but that isn't where I got it from. I got it from Guillotine, which is an agency that works for Samfall. And then I got an email this morning saying, you've been cleared for the Claire Obscure 33 preview, and here's your key. And I'm like, that's because the Lurk It one went out. I see a bunch of other people who just started getting their codes for it, and now they're talking about it. So yeah, I see what happened. So now it's just that because I was already signed up through there, I now have that. Okay, now it makes sense. Dude, Monster Hunter Wild selling 8 million copies in 3 days. Now that's wild. I still think base games Wilds is a little but glad to see it be successful because it's still not. It's still better than a lot of other things released and played. It's too much jank. They really need to like figure out how to reduce jank instead of just being like, well, that's Monster Hunter. The multiplayer especially. I would really like less multiplayer jank. Also, I want my tonfas, obviously. I will always want my tonfas. You'll never not want my tonfas. Of course. Yeah, I'm really glad I'm playing it on console also. I think I lucked out. I wasn't gonna do that, and then I decided like, fuck it, I'll get the New Zealand time advantage. It's the most wonderful time of the week. Sorry, I'm reading Say Chat. I want to make a sweep the leg joke, but I'm not clever enough to rhyme right now. Definitely. It runs so well on my PS5. It's a beautiful experience. Dude, even if I had a 4K PC, I wouldn't be streaming in 4K anyway. Wouldn't be playing or streaming in 4K. Title says otherwise. What? Honestly, the thing is, you were really behind on stream earlier, so I'm not sure. It means. Well, it's not even that. Yeah, no, YouTube can do 4K streams also, so it doesn't matter. I would have it set so at the very least one of them would do it. And yeah, with enhanced broadcasting, you can get the thing pretty far up there. Also, when you stream in 4K, even if you stream the game in 4K and push it through like a condenser, you'll usually have a higher quality. Yeah, downsampling would definitely, that's the term I was looking for. Resolution, I just do 1080. Although I actually do have the bandwidth and the computer power to do above that. And actually, now that I'm using a different software, Restream made it very hard to do that. Now that I'm just using the other innate software, it actually might be okay. Oh, that reminds me, I've got, what, 10 minutes? I accidentally got rid of one of my chats. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Okay. Because, like, I ran into an issue this morning where my TikTok chat wouldn't load. So I had to just pull up my actual live chat. I mean, Claire's gonna look rough no matter what. The ultra high, that's probably not gonna change on Twitch. I sincerely doubt that it ultimately alters anything. Like local recordings, I can probably make that look good, but on stream, almost certainly, that's never going to look as good as it could. There we go. Now it's working. All right, I got it to work. Thank Christ. Now I can actually close the individual TikTok window I had open. There's a cap on the bitrate you can stream at. My bitrate is set to way higher than what Twitch allows. Because I have like 300. I used to have like 35 megabits up per second, and that wasn't great. Now I have 350. So I can push, like right now I have it set to 8,000. I'd set it to 10. It's not going to change anything. Hey, what's going on, Smith? Switch cap 6,000. Yeah, I might change the canvas size. It's always a possibility. Big thing is that I play Final Fantasy 14 in 1080p. So I'm going to have to stretch it. I believe that's correct. Yeah, I finally got it working again, Smith. Although it's still kind of a pain. They have the enhanced broadcasting, but last time I turned it on, it didn't really seem to make much of a difference. I would like to do some more fine-tuning, though. I also need to figure out, because with the multi-stream settings, which I'm still getting used to because I changed my multi-streaming platform. Let me look at the settings. Output settings, audio, connected, output settings. Yeah, that's audio track stuff, but that's not anything else. Yeah, what about canvas settings? Vertical. No, that's the vertical canvas. That's local recording. That's encoding. Yeah, I mean, it's literally just looking at all of the OBS. Yeah. All that basically does is make it so that, so a big problem with people streaming at higher bit rates and higher encodings is anyone with a substandard internet, like package, like if they're local internet or they're just like in a place that doesn't have stable internet, it actually makes them harder to watch outright. So, that allows almost anyone to watch at any encoding at any bit rate without any sort of delays or hiccups. Yeah. But that's not the same as your bit rate going higher and actually being able to push things that are more PC intensive. That being said, now that I have the multi-stream thing, and I actually, because here's the thing, Restream also couldn't largely benefit from that either. So now that I'm using something else, I should try to get something a little more sound that goes across platforms. That should work better. Trust me, it's a never-ending struggle. What am I using? I'm using the Stream Elements multi-stream. Stream Elements, Streamlabs, multi-stream are basically the same thing. No, it's way too involved for that. Final Fantasy X doesn't have anything like aiming, manually aiming for weak spots or cutting off shields or manually timing dodges, parries, jumps, counters. None of the characters have individual character mechanics outside of their limit breaks. Like, the only thing that's Final Fantasy X about it is the timeline in the top left. Nothing else is even remotely similar to it. By the way, we got 4 minutes until Unreal. So, reminder, Unreal at 8 a.m., telling and retelling, first come, first serve. Right after that, I usually like to do a full 24-man stream Juno. That's also first come, first serve, but it's 24 people. So if you want to come do Juno and get coins, or if there's still like the minion or anything that you want, it'd be a good time because I'm only doing that for this week and 2 more weeks after it, and then I won't be doing it again until 0.3. Yeah, exactly. It's for people with slow. That's what I just said. I just said that's what enhanced broadcasting did. Like how I have this random Foe Strikers. What was that Foe Strikers? Oh, that Foe Strikers was from my PS4 Platinum. That's right. I did Temtara. Wait, I don't know what? I don't know what you're referring to, Sam. I think you're too far behind. It is all from the post, but I also said that's what it does. Oh, you're on live now. You were from before, yeah. All right, let me start winding this up. Dude, I have had such bad luck. Sweep the leg. I haven't actually watched the last season of Cobra Kai. I heard it was really good. I heard it did not flub the finale. Should watch it. Yeah, it always takes me forever to get to the final season of any show. Lucifer, when season 6 for Lucifer came out on Netflix, I took me like 8 months before I watched it. Cobra Kai has been like digging through its final season. It did it in like 3 parts. It's over now, like it's done. They finished it, but like it took a while to get there for the final season. I've enjoyed every season of that show thus far, so I look forward to the final one. Especially, I'm just glad to hear the final season reviewed well. Not that I care about reviews that much, but like, it can be pretty scary when you're like, man, I love this show, can't wait to watch the finale, and then you read everyone online. It'd be like if you were a fan of Dexter and you read the reviews of a season before of the final season before watching it. It's like, brother, Although I've seen a few clips of it. I've seen the first episode because they posted on YouTube. Original Sin for Dexter is apparently like one of the best seasons of Dexter. The prequel one that they released. It just aired its final episode like a week ago. Yeah, but then they made another season of Dexter with New Blood, and then they botched the ending again, and now they're doing another one later this summer. All right, it's 8 a.m. Unreal's going up. Passwords 1227. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Oh. Well, at least the healer situation is already... Oh, actually, it's normally the tanks, where we're always missing a tank slot. It's always the second tank that takes a while. Because Tats isn't here every single week. They're quick. It's always first come, first serve. Still a tank spot. There's the tank spot. Alright, let's get it done. We got a few more weeks of the easy clears. Then it's Suzaku. Wait, where did my chat go? Oh, thanks, Smith. Now all that works. Sweet. Suzaku's fun, but it's going to be a disaster. Every week it's going to be a disaster. People are not going to remember when the push and pulls happen, and then they're not going to remember which is which. That's why it's fun. I got shit to do. Alright, we good? Make sure, yeah, okay, I was gonna say, it looks like we're off by one. Somebody wasn't budging. Died a lot on that fight. Yup. Yup. How many Oracle totems am I up to? 5? I've done through more than like any other ultimate other than I think Ultima. Actually, no, I've done more UCOB also. I just normally don't do ultimates very much. I just end up wanting to do other things with my time. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, you can really no healer anything in this game. I don't know why everyone's even surprised about no healer through when no healer top exists. I love seeing the provoke because then I know not to be afraid. And all I want to be is not afraid. How no healer top? Very carefully. Yeah, everyone always complains, and then it's like, yeah, if everyone was doing it, I would understand complaining. It's like 8 people who do it ever, and nobody else. I think no healer Fru took longer than no healer top. Like, before the first one happened, that is. Oh, normally we just keep that in the middle of the room. It's fine, but we keep it in the middle of the room so we can cleave. It's fine. It doesn't actually matter at all. And it won't matter on the second one. Just because on the second one, it's just irrelevant in general. Yeah, because there's like line and cone cleaves that you can do that'll hit both of them there. If you, if they're in the center. We used to stack them personally. That's what I miss doing. Is stacking them. And then all the cleave hits them. Just one faces one way, another faces the other. Like Hakute faces to the left of C and Byakko faces to the right of C. That's my jam. But nobody wants to do that shit. Yeah, the reason why you run south is actually the reason why I keep it in the middle. Because effectively by keeping it in the middle, the tank is already on the south side of the room. And they just take 2 steps away from Byakko. They take 2 steps away from the Hakute. And then they're there. But if it's in the middle, then both can be clean. It's literally so insignificant, it doesn't fucking matter. It also just keeps them in range of like any AoE heal, but odds are you're not using AoE heals in that phase anyway. It's one of those things that because I raid a lot, I can't help but think of doing that, but it's so irrelevant that it doesn't matter. Just a result of being a lifetime raider. Wow. Fired a lot of balls in my face. We got some ball eaters in the party. Some ball enjoyers. I claim lag. That's not how that works. Also, I just realized I didn't eat food. He's just self-aware gaming. Impressive. Well, I shall bring all to bear. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to get rid of your paralyze. I normally save that for the next bit. Sweep the leg after. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Buy your marker. Dude, Suzaku has so many mechanics that are going to kill people. It's going to be... I don't expect clean Suzakus on most weeks. Like, I expect wipes. It's not even harder. It's just item level synced. So, I mean, in a way, it's supposed... That does make it harder because you can't out-gear it ever. And you're never gonna, like, if you're way ahead of Enrage, it's because you're just doing the fight well. Yeah, it's an old extreme synced to current. See, here you could do whatever with the Hakute, because we don't cleave this one. This one, it just gets tank LB. It's only the first one where I ever really think about it. What? You know what? I'll take it. I like that. The roar of Fu. Yeah, around the T, around the H is where I always tell people. Yeah. Because I see people wait till like the end of the cast bar and then it propagates and somebody dies. Which, to be fair, shouldn't happen, but it does. And I always like people to be a little careful about buff propagation. Oh, it's actually a really good spot for him to go to. You just drag it back to this and face him that way. I thought it was me again. Good thing there's no death wall here, so you can actually do that. Bow, 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 bow. Good morning, anime. Sweep the leg. Sweeper, no sweeping. It's a healthy Byakko. We are not bumping. I mean, healthy relative. He still has like 3 minutes left on the fight. Oh, that's right. No Picto. That'll do it. Sometimes the world's mysteries aren't that difficult to solve. Sometimes the answer is as simple as where's the paint? Yeah, it just means you have to do that one more time. Doesn't even matter. Dicks! Wow, literally the moment he died, he yelled dicks. That's really unprofessional, Byakko. Thank you, Zenobius. Really disappointed at your immaturity, Byakko. Alright, let me get the sheet open. Let's see. Fox. What do we got? Oh, this is one of the good grids. Alright. Grab the swords, always. It's like, God, dicks! This looks like a B down. Yes. Swords on the top right. Unfortunately, I don't know where the box is. Fuck, dude. This might be a real fucking bad one. I know it can't be there. I'm just gonna have to start guessing. I literally can't figure out where. Okay. Box is in bottom right, but there was no fox. And actually, I ended up guessing in spots where the fox would have been anyway. Glimmer scale. Sounds like somebody's trying to hunt. Yeah, I barely had any foxes this last patch cycle. Almost none. Good morning, Gronite. Not a real one, though. No. Hey, don't forget, after this next one, anyone and everyone that wants to come to do a 24-man Juno, you want to come to Dynamis, I would come to Dynamis now just to speed up the recruitment after we're done with this Unreal. Password will be 1227 because I'm very original. Let me do a quick ready check, see if everyone's done with their thing. Alright, we're good. Yeah, that'll be on Dynamis. Only have a few more, and you'll still remember that you still need these coins for 7.3 for upgrade mats. If you're someone who regularly uses the coins as upgrade mats, you still will need these for 7.3 because you'll need one of the coins from Juno and one of the coins from the other 24-man. Need one of each. I end up almost like, I only use ever like 4 or 5 of them, but I always keep a healthy stock. Just playing Juno, whatever you please. As long as you're able to fill an open slot. Whatever you please. Sometimes you can really have it your way. Is that the same for Savage and Tomes? No. Otherwise, nobody would bother with one or the other. They would just get whichever one is... They would just get whichever one they got first and then not give a shit about anything else. Yeah, this is the one where you could just keep it in the middle of the room because... See, what ends up happening is I can do this more easily. See this? You can just laden spite both of them and then pop off procs on either the Hakute or Byakko. It's nothing major, but it's just one of those things that, like, when I think about, and also I could realistically cleave them both right there with Apex if I really wanted to. It's one of those things I can't help but think about. I actually did hit them both with that, I think. Everybody's being so diligent about these. Then for a second I thought that did 0 to me. I love Fury given form.
My wrath is a ceaseless torrent.
Daily reminder to sweep your legs. Clean them legs off. Sweep them up. Need like 6 Hakutes going through the room at once. Like Byakko charges. Oh, sorry, I had to check something. And pop. Sorry, trying to read my phone. Sweep the leg afterwards. It's been kind of, sweep the leg. It's been a morning. Let's get this done. Let's get Juno done. And I can, well, it'll be easier to keep an eye on my phone when I'm not in the middle of this. I just have to quickly read whatever was just sent to me. Garuda, no! Move my phone over here, so at the very least it's somewhat closer to me instead of me leaning over. I would just like a peaceful morning. Why is that so much to ask? Oh, hey, again, it picked you. I like that. What? What in Final Fantasy? This gives me a minute to assess. I mean, it's not really a shakeup. Yoshi P finally just got his wish. He's been trying to get off the board for a while now, and he finally got off of it. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Sweep the leg. Yeah, that happened a few days ago. Well, actually, it happened yesterday, more specifically. Or it was announced yesterday. Yeah, he's been pretty publicly trying to get off of the board of directors for a while now. Although he's probably going to be in that new division that they have. Forget what it's called. Denbu is a dungeon boss, that is correct. Throw knife. Yes. All right, those are both done. Yeah, just realized we didn't LB. To be fair, we don't normally have an LB because we use the tank LB. No. There's nothing remotely indicating that, nor has that been their plan, both publicly or privately stated. I guess I should say more globally versus domestically stated. They've pretty publicly been talking about how they're expanding to their global audience more. I don't know why a restructuring would make you think that. Be up. Let's see. That is sword, so that would be what, here, here. Oh, finally, for the first time in ages. Hey, I'm not the only one who got a fox. Looks like a bunch of people got a fox on that one. Thank Christ. Oh god, pre-global. Pre-global launches. Yeah, he's there instead of actually on the board. Because as part of his position as on the board of directors, his initiative and goal was supposed to be the oversight of quality on all Square Enix titles. Which means that effectively every single game had to go through him in terms of like, is this like, are certain aspects like, I mean, we don't know the exact, but that was the original idea when he joined the board of directors. We have no idea how that actually ended up working out. All right. Looks like my party is all settled. So it's judo time. Full 24-man Juno. We're only doing 3 of these for the rest of the patch cycle. In point 2, I will stop doing these every Tuesday. And then in point 3, we'll do Juno plus whatever the new one is. So as the expansion goes on, we do more and more of these. But today and the next 2 Tuesdays are the last few I'll be doing, because after that is patch. Passwords 1227 on Dynamis. First come, first serve. Mostly end up needing tanks and actually, I mean, honestly, every week it seems like a different role takes longer to fill. So passwords 1227. Join it up. Oh, dude, the air has been so dry here. I feel like my eyes have been fucking dying. Yeah, I have everything I need from this already, so I'm just here for a good time. Alright, looks like we still have 5 slots open. Looks like it's been the tanks, man. I don't know what's been going on. Even tanks easy mode. Nobody wants to take the free ride. Be right back in 40 minutes. I'll be wildsing by then. Yeah, we need 2 tanks. 2 tanks, a healer, and a DPS, it looks like. On Dynamis. Alright, looks like it's just a healer and 2 tanks now. There was once upon a time where I took the healer route because it was just fucking sleeper mode. Through 24 mans. That was also the case for Unreals, though. No, on Unreals, it's because I was afraid. I might go back to that for Suzaku. I think I need to know that safety is there on Suzaku. That at least one of the healers isn't going down the fucking hole. Alright, we need a healer and 2 tanks. On Dynamis. If a healer rescues someone into the hole, they're getting banned. That's what's happening. They're getting banned from joining my Unreals. Unless it's at 0.1% and there's no risk of us dying. Need 3 peeps for the 24-man. Passwords 1227. Oh, there's the other healer. Now we just need 2 tanks. Bro, we cannot get tanks for the every Unreal, the last roll to join is tank. Every Juno, the last roll to join is tank. Oh, is it still set to 1 per job? Oh, that shouldn't matter. That should be per alliance. So it shouldn't. That doesn't matter for the tanks. I mean, it matters for the DPS joining, but. Yeah, that has no effect on the tanks. If you enjoy Final Fantasy XIV, then it's probably as much worth playing as every other expansion. Depending on what you plan to do with it. Functionally, it's identical to all the other ones. And soon we will, we have another patch coming up soon, and this one should be quite the good one. Alright, yeah, Bold popped out and back in as Dark Knight. Why has it got you at the end of the list? Oh, hold on, let me fix it so it's not set to Machinist. Just DPS. Alright, sorry, I had to fix that. It's back up. Yeah, it's March 25th. No, we need a tank and a DPS on Dynamis for Jueno. Fitting that I do Juno on Dynamis. It's very fitting. I'll give it a few minutes and I can just open it up to Dynamis itself. Because Dynamis actually does everything through the PF. So it's like... Sure, it'll fill pretty quick if I just take the password off. Yeah, PvE content in Dawn Trail has been very good thus far. It's mostly some story criticisms and some lack of anything that's longer form. Alright, I'll give this 5 more minutes. Oh, wait, there's one. Still, I'll give it 5 more minutes and I'm filling it in. That was the other tank spot. Now we have just one DPS spot left. It went the other way. We said somebody swapped. Astrologos is never coming back. Give it up. Astrologos is the original Rival Wings map that they promised would be coming back. And has been gone pretty much since the patch after... Actually, I don't remember when Astrologos went away. I think it was the patch they introduced Gorge. Might have been the patch they introduced Gorge or the patch after they introduced Gorge. Reason why it never came back, we don't fucking know. They said it was coming back and they then never mentioned it again. You did it, Garnet. Alright. I'm giving this just a couple more minutes. We still need a DPS for Juno. Password's 1227. Well, they don't play Rival Wings because it's not part of any roulette. Like, why are people going to go out of their way to queue for a mode that's literally separate, like Square themselves has separated it from every other mode? It doesn't have like a competitive, it doesn't have a ranked or an unranked, like with just a few people in it mode like Crystalline Conflict does, and it's not part of the PvP roulette. So there's literally nobody except people queuing for that exact thing fill it, and we've seen how that affects everything in the game. If there's anything that requires people to specifically want to do the one thing, and there's no other way into it. I mean, it's the same as Delubrum, to be honest. No other DPS for Juno on Dynamis. You got 2 minutes. Password's 1227. Went from needing 2 tanks to a DPS swapping to tank. Now needing a DPS. I mean, people would play it if it was in roulette. It's not about whether or not they're good at it. It's whether or not they do it at all. No, Coils of Bahamut being a normal roulette would be a very not good idea. I'm just going to put it in the general party finder then. Quick run. Password's off now. Sorry, my brain has been occupied. Yeah, maybe mobile will have a normal coil. Somebody fill the 24th spot. I know we're close to the next patch, and the 24-man interest is at a minimum. We just need one. Why are you watering me? It's already raining. It's already raining. There we go. Let me just do a quick ready check. We have one AFK. Hello? We got two AFKs. I will run the ready check again. We have one AFK. One of the... Oh, there we go. Alright, let's get it done. Weekly. You're never gonna see me making my own chaotic party. I can promise you that. I can wholeheartedly assure you that ain't gonna happen. Maybe if the next one is closer to what they say they kind of originally intended for it. But this one, nah. It's closer to being like a 24-man extreme. I wouldn't mind making my own PFs for it. Relax, not the right word. Just there's a lot of body and or you screw everyone checks in this one, which was really the only problem, because mechanically it's really sound, but there's definitely a few things they should round out for another one. It's appealing to me, but a bit on the higher end difficulty wise. To their own admission as well.
Here we go.
They were like, yeah, we might have gone a little overboard with this one. I was like, yeah, probably. Starting off with the triple. Next one should be a double. Yeah, I mean, mechanically, this one's fine. It's just not as... It doesn't have as wide of a demographic because it's probably a little harder than it should be. Sorry, I still have to keep an eye on my phone. I'm gonna be very distracted for a lot of today.
Not bad at all. Oh, we're just getting started. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Just the two.
Behold, the blessed power of Altana.
Oh. God. I am bad brain energy this morning. No good brain energy. Wilds would be a good way to just sink into it. And here comes the third. She so very rarely does the one. I wonder, it feels like they're like deliberately biased against her just doing the one wait for it.
Man, is that all? And I was just working up an appetite. This should do.
Oh, I was like, oh, I don't usually hear her say that. I looked over at Alliance C, one death. Oh, never mind. I just haven't heard her line when she actually kills someone with that before. Or not in a while. I've heard it before. Like, nobody's ever died to that.
Having a party?
I just knew I didn't recognize it. Don't hear it very often. All right, all right. Oh wow, she's actually too far away. I still don't think she has a tank LB line. I've heard that's the melee LB line, and we've heard the healer LB line, but I remember us trying the tank LB and not getting a line.
The only way out is forward.
Have enrages or DPS checks? There have been mods. I mean, technically, the timer on the mission is your check. But there have been monsters where if you don't do enough within a time frame, not in this one, but in some instances, there are monsters that if you cannot perform well enough in a short time, it's going to be GG. More often than not, though, it's just mission timer, which is not really much of an issue. What, the ones where it's like you have to perform within a certain... It depends, because the few times they've done it, when you're doing it on, like... It's usually when it first happens, it's fine, and then there's normally a harder version later, where it's a royal fucking pain. It's like one of those things that's only a problem once it's a problem. Oh, Mr. Dragon. God, I actually really want to get started on my 13 Platinum. I really wish my PS3 didn't have the order, like... I should have just got it from GameStop when I saw GameStop had it. I shouldn't have tried to get it from, like... another retailer for a little cheaper. That music is in 14. I'm gonna stand right here. I am fighting Fafnir. No, there is no PS4 or PS5 version of Final Fantasy 13. That doesn't exist. That's one of the biggest problems with Final Fantasy 13, is that it's only on PS3. I mean, it's also on Xbox and PC, but that doesn't help my trophy problem. Well, I mean, this is the Final Fantasy 11 raid. So yes, it is from Final Fantasy 11. I'm literally fighting Fafnir from Final Fantasy 11 right now. I'm in the Dragon's area killing darters and Fafnir. A much bigger Fafnir, I will say. Much larger than the original Fafnir. You fish for level 50 to catch Glimmer Scale? I have no idea. Glimmer Scale is used as like, it's a fish you need to spawn in S rank. I'd assume. I mean, I'm pretty sure Glimmer Scale is technically a big fish.
Teleportation magic. Ah, brace yourselves.
Which would definitely require 50.
Aye, so where are we now? And what are these floating ruins?
Of that I am almost certain. Dude, literally, I have a mobile games channel in my Discord, and like almost every mobile game they've played has become discontinued at some point, minus like maybe one or two. that isn't a Hoyoverse game, I should say. And as soon as that was announced, they were like, I give it a year. They know. So again, it is not a property that has a chance at surviving in the mobile market. It just simply isn't.
There's something about that big tower.
Like, it's a property that's well known amongst RPG enthusiasts. It is not a property that can sustain a long-term mobile effect. I mean, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. The JP market is still primarily where their mobile games can do quite well. It's either Japan or China. Those are the two places. I mean, it's still going to die in a year. That's not going to change anything. All right, past the portal.
5 of them? This should be interesting.
Okay, man.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
Now for Mithra. Mithra has my favorite line. The envy one is the best line.
You shall be twisted by the envy that drives you.
Still surprised that they managed to come up with a few generic voices for these that actually work. Bop. Bop. Bop.
Cowardice dismembers.
I like how Mithra waits until she comes back after the transition before doing Envy Engulfs. Just like, no, not yet.
You shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can't run through the... Ah! Gotta watch out for them bombs.
You shall be defeated by the apathy that plagues.
Okay. Alright, I wasn't sure where the first one was. Oh god, I wasn't sure where the second one was either, I guess. I was like, oh, where's the fucking easy save spot? I'm out. Just haven't been hit by one, let alone two of those charges. Oh, Mr. Galka. Whee!
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
And now I just hold everything for Shadow Lord. Pretty healthy. I guess we still have arrogance anyway.
Arrogance defiles.
It's fucked up. Pick one person out of 24 people for that. Alright.
Well fought. Wuklamat chose her companions well. Our next destination. No doubt a warm reception awaits us. Let's go and have a look. What? Why all...
I have like 2 music sheets, the card, and the minion. I've had the minion the longest. I haven't even been trying to collect more music sheets. It's like, I can own this music for real. You know? I don't need to have the in-game music sheet for it. Bow. Might what? Never get tired of how much Shadow Lord talks. It's extra funny to me because I think about it being from a game that doesn't have voice acting. So he's like, I have a voice. I'll never stop now.
Flames of hatred. Oh, how they burn.
No, sir. That's not the flames of hatred. That's VD. That's syphilis, sir. Should really see a doctor about that. Yeah, I'd rather have the talkative bosses than the silent ones. Depending on what they're saying sometimes, but for the most part, yeah. I mean, we do have some genuine bangers like I am Zervin. Although he doesn't actually say I am Zervin, it just pops up in a box. Alright, we're good. I am Zervin. What a line. Hello, Zervin.
Your funeral dirge has begun. Its mournful notes sing of your demise. Red-chest filth, return to the feculent soil that birthed you.
Alright, I need to respond to something right after this. Like I said, sorry, today I'm omega distracted. It has been a hellish morning. Nillis, thank you for the 49 months.
Nillis just subscribed.
Thank you for the 49 months. Hope you're having a good week thus far. Still early. It's gotta start well if it's gonna end well. In theory. Whoa. Oh. Started well, so there's still hope. Hey, gotta start somewhere. Mine, yeah, not a great morning. I don't think it defines the whole week. The week itself was okay at the start. I mean, I did get to play Clair Obscure for 8 hours on stream yesterday after doing the challenge run where I soloed everything. I definitely say getting to play Clair Obscure definitely marks as a highlight good start to a week. I see some people are going to get picked up and turned into balls. Goodbye, sir. No, don't burn! You're fine. I saw some people go into the fire. Alright. We got that said and done. Hopefully everybody gets their loot. I wonder how many people still need the minion. Every week. Hey, no problem. Glad we were actually able to get it filled in the end. Roll the 26. Listen, I'm trying to give everyone a chance weekly to get the minion, but, you know, still 24 people. I've had mine since, like, week 2 or 3. I just got lucky. Max level is currently 100 at the moment. Alright, good runs. Good runs. I'm actually going to head back to Ether real quick. Hey, because I need to be on Ether later anyway. For on Thursday, we raid on Ether, so we'll log out and go back to Ether. My proper home world. All right. When should you do it? Whenever you want. I mean, I guess when you're done ever doing it, if you never want to pick another one up. Oh, I didn't even realize that Split Fiction game actually came out. Alter View Scores just hit. And apparently it's very good. As I expected. I mean, that studio's literally put out nothing but bangers anyway, so. Oh yeah, no, you pick up lockboxes super quick. I mean, you're just in there, you're just doing content. And the content all drops lockboxes. It all just takes up one big ass inventory space until 999. It's when you actually start opening them that they start taking up more space. You could sample them. Yeah, I mean, in theory, that would be a logical thing to allow. Just play a little sample clip. Alright, I just wanted to do that real quick. And then my usual AI. I'm still honestly shocked Mel logs in to keep her house. I honestly don't know why she does it. It's interesting. PlayStation announces beta program where an official location to sign up for all things beta related. It's interesting. Of course, the page does not work. Hitting duels, yeah. I love hitting duels. Duels were my jam. When I was doing the 10-10-10 grind, I was trying to take every fucking duel that I could. Helps that duels are a lot of fun. I also didn't do Flare Star. I actually like... I mean, I used powerful setups. I just didn't do Flare Star setups. So I had to make sure I was locked in every time. All right. Just checking something real quick. I think it's Wilds time. Yeah, I mean, Flare Star is nice just for because it just you can ensure that you get through everything. It's just nice and easy. Now there is something I wanted to check because I think for TikTok, don't I have to take the stream by broadcast settings? Yeah, TikTok stream title must be set before the stream starts. Yeah, that's super annoying. That's fine. Yeah, if you know the name of it, I mean, you can usually just YouTube the theme itself, and that's more than good enough. Ugh. Oh, fuck. What a morning, dude. What a fucking morning. Alright, what's the weather supposed to be like today? It's cloudy right now. I remember it saying that there might be storms. It looks fine. Alright, I want to play... Well, actually, I don't know what I want. I want to play Final Fantasy 13, but I think I'm going to play Wilds. Honestly, with the way my morning has been, I might just need to step away from stream for today. Because, I mean, I'm not telling you all what's going on quite yet, but it's been not a good morning, to put it lightly. I've barely been able to keep an eye on stream pretty much the entire time. Oh, it's not been a good morning. Yeah, I don't blame you for not wanting to, but I mean, that's the option. Just laying out the potential solution. Oof, trust me. Oof is, yeah. Oof is definitely, that's a minimum for it, yeah. I think oof is a nice minimum. Ugh. But yeah, it's just hard for me to focus on stream today. So having a little bit more time to do some other things might help me focus a little bit better. Just to play a little bit of catch up on some stuff. Yeah, because I mean, I was just gonna go play Wilds after this anyway. Tomorrow will probably be Wilds the entire stream. Until I have my PS3, which I don't know when that will be, but it will not be today. And it won't be tomorrow. So it would have to be, well, I mean, I could have it tomorrow, but I wouldn't have it until after stream has started. I can't start the Final Fantasy 13 Platinum at that point. But yeah, I think I just need to take the rest of the day and just chill a little bit. Final Fantasy 13, I gotta finish my Platinums. I have a fat PS3. I'm just so afraid of it breaking that I'm just getting a thin one. I can't get trophies on PC. It is a trophy hunt. The whole point is I'm getting every trophy in the entire Final Fantasy franchise. You can't get trophies on PC. And these are the only 2 sets of trophies I don't have, actually. I even have the Final Fantasy 14 Platinums on both PS4 and PS5. I mean, these are the last main series games. After these is Crisis Core, and then I'll start visiting the other ones, because Crisis Core I don't have on PlayStation. No, it is a trophy hunt. Trophy is the key word. That's why I also did the Final Fantasy ones, which Steam doesn't have a cheat. Well, even if it did, I can't play Final Fantasy 14 on Steam, so it wouldn't matter. All right. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna sign off for the day. It's not the day for me. So I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Wilds all day, and it'll be Wilds all day until I get the PS3, the thin PS3, and then I'll be probably starting the 13 one. So. Enjoy the rest of your day. Sorry for the short stream, and I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, bid you adieu. Bye-bye.